Piper, being the classic sniper brawler of Brawl Stars, is actually a very complex brawler to play, having a large damage shot and doing many different things with her kit. In this video I'm going to explain her best maps, modes, kit, everything else you need to know, and the tips to get good with her and to get her to the highest rank possible. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I really enjoy playing Piper personally, so this one's going to be a fun one to make. Let's just get straight into it with the kit. Don't use homemade recipe. The main reason I say this is because of two things. One, I just hate going against this gadget. It's so annoying. You're on 1 health and you've got to absolutely duke a shot that absolutely knows how and where you're going to go. It is pain. The other thing is because the other one is simply better. Being able to have 2 defenses against any assassin is really good. So if like a Mortis is on you, as they're dashing, use the gadget to push them back. Like the damage in the slow may not be that helpful, but the pushback is really helpful. Do the pushback and then immediately like super or whatever. That tends to work well. But the second gadget, the homing missile gadget, is just so bad. It is only good if you're either really bad at confirming kills or really bad at pressuring the opponents. So there you go. As for the star powers, there's snappy sniping, that's the one, and ambush. I used to be a big idiot. I still am, but I used to be a bigger idiot, and I thought that snappy sniping was really bad and ambush was really good because ambush does more damage. Wow, if you do more damage it's gotta be better, right? It goes big boom boom. I see number get bigger, I am happy. But snappy sniping is simply better. Say you unloaded 30 ammo in a match, you hit maybe 12 shots, got slightly less than 50% accuracy because you're a bot. You actually only used 26 ammo. The other 4 ammo was literally from your star power just doing work for you. And that's a bad example. That's if you miss more than half your shots. So it's good value, you know? It's good value for the cost. That's a positive elixir trade if I've ever seen one. But yeah, as for the gears, I used to kind of think, since ambush was really good, I used to go speed and maybe vision, so I could like run around in the bush really fast, and then if it was a bushy map, because that's where I'd kind of use Piper, I'd be able to see the other people with vision gear. But it's kind of obvious that's not the best one. The best gears are actually damage and shield, and it's kind of not even a question anymore. People have just figured out that like damage gear on Piper is just OP, and the extra health is just kind of, you know, extra health. Also, how did I just die to Brock Incinerary in the clip? Like, what the hell was I doing? Anyway, so best modes. This is kind of self-explanatory. She's a brawl who likes to sit in the back. She can't really do much with things in the middle or like certain objectives. She's good at like chipping away at the opponents and doing high damage. So she's clearly the best in Brawl Ball. I'm joking. She's clearly the best in a wipeout / bounty and knockout. Any modes where you can kind of sit back with your team and it's about poking the enemies, seeing who you can kill first, and then bringing on the fight. That is what she's best in, being those 2 modes. If they release like a 5v5 mode, I imagine she'll be good in that as well, because she'll have a lot of support from her team, and it'll be similar to Knockout in a way, you know? But yeah, some tips. So, one major thing is obviously how close she is depends on how much damage she does. I mean, the damage she does depends on how close she is. God damn it. I'm not cutting that out, guys. I don't care. I don't care what you guys want. I care what I want, and I want this video to not have cuts much. But obviously being close to your opponents is not good, as you just saw there by me getting deleted by a Cordelius. But the main thing is, you don't have to worry about being so close to people. I used to do that a lot with Piper. I used to like, if I got anywhere close to an opponent, I'd be like, oh no, I'm going to die, I'm not doing maximum damage, it's awful. But like, that doesn't matter if you think about it. Like, you're doing slightly less damage, but you're not gonna die if you're slightly closer than you'd want to be. In the end, in the grand scheme of things, just play how you'd play someone like Colt. Play at a slight distance. Obviously you don't like focus on breaking walls, because that's completely different. Well, actually, yeah, that will be my next point. But play like Colt. Use him I mean, use her to dodge, use her to stay fairly distant from people, and use her to just, I don't know, just as a sniper, like you'd use a sniper. Are you stupid? Use it like a sniper. But yeah, tip number 2, I was gonna get onto this, but breaking walls. Since her super is kind of situational, there's a lot of the time where you can just kind of use it on walls. You could also use it to blow up the Edgar that landed on you, but a lot of the time it doesn't actually work as a damage dealer. A lot of the time a brawler will try to bait it out of you, or it just simply don't get hit by it because it's kind of bad. But that's where things come in. You could either use it last second or make sure you predict their prediction and do what they don't think, so using it on opponents. Or you could almost have it charged up and charge it as they're coming for you, so then they don't know you've got it until you've used it. Or the third thing, you could just not use it on enemies, which is what I would recommend, and instead use it on breaking walls. Obviously, don't break your own walls. You're playing a merge where you've got a lot of brawlers who need them, like Bounty probably has a Tick, a Dynamite, a Barley, a Sprout, and it'll have other brawlers like Brock, Jean, brawlers who you want to stay alive. Break the enemy's walls though, if you can. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend going all the way across the map to break a wall, just because I've said so, and just because you think that will help. But I would recommend just doing whatever you can to break the enemy walls if you have the opportunity, and if you have the opportunity only. So, final tips. Obviously, she's good at long range, use it long range. Just don't go too desperate for kills. I know she does a lot of damage, but she basically two-shots everybody. So you might one-shot someone like a Tick, and then they'll be on like 200 health, but they're not quite dead yet. And a lot of people in that situation would go for the Tick and make sure they die. But in that opportunity, the opponents could use that as a way to either reposition or position on top of you in order to kill you. Or you might just not even confirm the kill, they might get behind a wall, they might do something, you know. So in a case like that, I would recommend that you just focus on yourself. If you are doing damage, your teammate can probably pick at them and kill them after. It doesn't matter if they heal back up. No one died, so it's technically not negative for you. You probably charged your super from it, and they just got a lot of damage taken. Like, that's not good for them, but obviously it's better to be protective of yourself with a brawler like Piper than just run in. Like, supering onto the enemies, for example, would be literally the worst thing you could do with Piper. Like, I couldn't name something worse. It's like eating cheese with cereal or something. Like, there's a lot to playing Piper, but at the same time, her mechanics and fundamentals are really simple. So it's just kind of getting the grasp of everything. But with that, like and subscribe, comment down below other videos I should do, and thank you for watching.